So yeah, man, we them dudes, man. You may not see us on the TV with your favorite rapper. You may not hear us on the radio with the rest of them motherfuckers. But I guarantee you, when you see us come to your city, we some real motherfuckers, and our show is realer than a motherfucker, man. We making more money and we making better music, man. Pay dues, motherfucker.
What up, though? What up, though? Welcome to the History of the Pay Dues Festival podcast. I'm your host and co-founder of the festival, Murs. This is just a preview of the Patreon exclusive series. To hear the full episode, go to patreon.com/Murs316. Pay dues. I had been on the Warped Tour with Atmosphere.
You having a good day? It's still kind of young. You see some good bands already? Yeah. Who'd you see? Yeah. Who else? What? Word. Y'all got your bands on? Play a beat, damn it.
Even before that, Broke Ass Summer Jam was something that Mystic Journeyman threw. Mystic Journeyman with a K.
Somebody say living legends. Turn it up, y'all. Turn it up. Say turn it up. Put your hands in the sky.
Lucky I Am PSC. Back then it was just PSC and BFAP, the brother from another planet. It wasn't Sunspot Jones yet. I don't believe. Maybe they were like their baby Goliath and Sunspot Jones, I think, were their alter egos. They had it going on in the Bay. They had a magazine called Unsigned and Hella Broke, UHB, a zine, an actual zine. A lot of the punk ethos, like Green Day, Rancid from there, speaking of Warped Tour, I learned later. So they had a zine that they made themselves. They had t-shirts that they made themselves. They had soon after they had a college radio show where they would play all their friends. They would put their friends in the magazine. They would put all their friends onto a show called Broke Ass Summer Jam. I wanted to be in UHB magazine. I wanted to be at Broke Ass Summer Jam. I think all those came true.
Woke up about noon, gas thanks. Used to be amongst the rank of the breathing, which enhances my chances. I leave them behind the mark I set 24 hours ago. The day develops slow. Whoever called me first basically decide how the shit is gonna go. Maybe it's the crew calling me to hit the studio to make some new songs or a show we gotta do. Then there's option number 2. My niggas down the...
Yeah, I was on the cover of UHB. Shingo 2 drew an amazing cover. If you have that, wow. So I made those goals happen. And if you've heard the Murray's Revenge episode, like, this is another reason I'm living free of like desire. Like, I was a burning desire when I was coming up. And also me learning, like, when you put things like that means something to, like, when I meet artists, it would tell me later on, like, oh, I want to be on Pay Dues. I met Mac Miller telling me I want to be on Pay Dues.
Pay Dues, y'all rocking with motherfucking Mac Miller right now. Make some fucking noise. Turn up.
But I learned that, not directly, but it was inspired by Mystic Journeyman. Like, they created a festival. I wanted to be on Broke Ass Summer Jam. Me getting a record deal and getting $1 million was so far off, but getting on Broke Ass Summer Jam meant more to me, and being in UHG magazine, creating platforms that are attainable with effort and devotion for young people is paramount to the success of a community. That's what they did for me. And God forgive me if I didn't do the same thing. So going on Warped Tour, having Broke Ass Summer Jams in my life, when I went on Warped Tour, I was like, yo, this is a big summer camp. All these artists, no matter how big or small they are, they all tour the same markets during the year. None of these 13-year-olds get to see them, but now they all get into punk rock and the bands get to hang out. You're indoctrinating new fans into the punk rock vibe, the ethos, the spirit. They get to enjoy punk rock in a safe environment. And you guys all get to kick it, get new fans, service your old fans, meet people at the merch booth. It's catered. This is fucking phenomenal. There's not a lot of ego. I was like, yeah, of course. Like coming out of, we're still fresh off, especially when you look back, fresh off the East Coast, West Coast, Tupac, Biggie shit. People are still dying over rap in our community, but not my guys. I am the guy that can, so I'm friends with LP, friends with Aesop Rock, friends with Brother Ali, friends with Idea, friends with Cage, friends with Living Legends, friends, I have access, I bounce around. I am this nomadic samurai dude. People call me a crew hop, and it's like, that was what's said in back channels by some people, but I'm like, I'm here to create art, bro. If I wanted to be tribal, like I said, I just would have stayed, I would have been a Crip, just a full-time gangbanger. I'm from Cloverdale. That's my tattoo. That's where I'm from. Everything else is art, bro. I love Living Legends. That's a group I started with. 3MG. Like, I have affinity and respect and I guess loyalty. But, when I created Pay Dues, I looked out. I've always looked out and tried to rep, but it's art, man. And it's business too. Like, I want to get it with people who are getting it like me, period. That's it. And if that includes more people than just the people outside of my crew, okay, I'm not playing sports ball. I want to just keep creating with people who inspire me, who challenge me, and who want to go on adventures. That's what a tour is. It's just a fucking adventure. You're getting on your bikes like you did in the 80s and fucking going and doing cool shit, man. That's it. How can I do more of that on a bigger level with more of my friends? I'm outside of a show. I just put out the Walk Like a Man DVD series. Ended up paying for 75% of it. I got to make my money back. Or I forget what show we're at, but we're at the Fonda. I'm out front selling CDs. Top selling independent artists in the market. Some of the people I grew up listening to, I'm like, why don't they be outside selling shit? Because I would hear from like different girls and shit now I'm in the mix. I'm like, yeah, that nigga broke? Like, why ain't he outside? What's going on? He ain't pay his child support? Man, if I saw such and such outside, I'd buy a tape for $50. I'd give him early Nipsey money. Cause that's, oh shit, you are, let me somebody, it's not about like, but Dell is outside selling CDs? Fuck yeah. Obama's outside selling copies of his book. Man, are you kidding me? Like, this is just exact, Todd McFarlane's outside selling episodes. So I'm like, man, I don't care how big I get. I'm about to hit these streets, bro. I gotta get this money. I could wait for the distribution, but man. And it's just also, I'm proud of my movie. I want people to have it.
How long we gonna have to struggle with this shit, dude? I ain't trying to be one of these rap cats that put in mad work and never get nowhere with this shit, man. It ain't struggle if it's love. Yes. Just don't feel too much like love right now. I feel like I'm just fucking this bitch.
Man, so I'm outside. I just got these. I'm not gonna, I can't sit. I'm from that era. I can't sit in the house with a box of my first CD, DVD, movie. I got an E40 feature. I got Chingo Bling on this motherfucker. I got John Cena on this. I got an exclusive Atmosphere and a Blueprint song.
With the Sean Daly type of obsession for women, he starts off to the sunset on his sins, and he looks to the sky past the blue and the clouds and says, damn, God, tell me you ain't proud.
Man, I'm outside, bro. What? So I'm at the Fonda. And of course, yeah, I think even back then, I could talk to girls. Bro, I'm out all the way outside. So I'm selling CDs. And of course, true Murs fashion, if you know me, I lose everything. I lose things. The biggest L I took was I had $7,500, $8,000, $8,500, $8,500, $8,300, something around like cash in Colorado Springs. Left the envelope in the venue. I had to call my mother. I had never made that much money on a tour. Cash. Someone bought a nice used car, like a Honda Accord with that shit. Could still be on the road somewhere. And I guess to me, the disappointment in humanity, who finds that much money in a venue and doesn't check with the artist? Bruh. I lose things. I got better and then I had kids. Now I ask my wife a million times a day, where are the fucking keys? I lost my phone that night. Guy comes up to me and says, I'm Chang from Rock the Bells. I'm the founder of Guerrilla Union, or I'm partners with Guerrilla Union. Well, something like that. And I'm like, okay, sure. I put my number in your phone. And that's the first thing I put my number in your phone. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? It's a dude. I'm like, fucking weird. No, sir. No, you did not. Put your number. No, sir, you did not. Who are you? Thank you for finding my phone, but that was bold. And I don't date men. He's like, I'm partners in Guerrilla Union, blah, blah. And it's this time I wasn't performing with Living Legends. So he's like, why aren't you showing up to the Legends show? I was like, I don't rock live with the Living Legends no more. We're good. Thank you, but no thank you. I'm doing my own thing. He was like, okay, well, I really love for you to do it. What's it going to take to make it happen? And it clicked with me. Because before I met someone at a Dodger game, they're like, yeah, I work with Guerrilla Union. I'm partners. And what the beautiful thing about Chang is he is the founder of Guerrilla Union. And he is the president or whatever. He runs Guerrilla. He is Guerrilla. He's the head of Guerrilla Union. But he never says this person works for me or blah, blah. He's always said, Murs is my partner. This is my partner. This is how people think that I owned half of Rock the Bells and blah, blah, blah. Like, Murs is my partner. Murs is my partner and Rock the... Like, and if you work with him, if you pass out flyers, he'll say that you're a partner and he works with you. You don't work for him. And it's something also, Travis, Sadiq, being around bosses, nobody's perfect, but you could pick up on the things that they are perfect at, if that makes sense. LP, Amici, so many people that ran labels and did things that I learned from, whether it's what not to do or what to do. This was something that I admired about Chang. But it was confusing to me. So I met people at Dodger games and clubs like, yeah, you should come do Rock the Bells. I'm like, who the fuck are you? And I used to go to Rock the Bells when it was in a club. I knew the name and I respected it. It was a dope venue. But they also, like, early on, they weren't booking us. That was a problem to me. But I had done a lot of getting over myself. And now I'm like, oh, yeah, now they're asking me, why aren't you doing it? I'm like, and it's a big festival now. I'm like, Wu-Tang's doing it. I love the Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang Clan? Come on.
Throw your motherfucking W's in the air. This is the realest crew in hip-hop that kept it hip-hop. Wu-Tang! 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 Louder! 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 Rules everything around me. Get the money. I grew up on the prime side, the New York Times side. Staying alive was no job. Had second hand. Balls bounced on old man. So then we moved to Salad, a young youth. You're rocking the go-to.
And he said, what can I do? So most people would have said, oh, give me more money. Never do that to my brothers, by the way. I'm not taking more money to do a show. I don't care how big I get. I was never that person. Give me more money. So if you ever think that that's the reason I don't perform with Living Legends, you're sadly mistaken. Because it definitely has been offered. I'm not taking more money off the top. So like, what is it going to take? And I'm sure, so that's what he was asking. I don't think he expected, I didn't expect what happened after this to happen. And he didn't expect me to answer this. He expected me to say, oh, I need $5,000 more than everybody else. And I said, you have to hear out my idea for a festival. He said, come to the office tomorrow. Yo, thanks for tuning in to this preview of our Patreon exclusive series on the history of paid dues. To hear the full episode, click the link in the episode show notes or go to patreon.com/Murs316, where for as little as $5 a month, you can get full access to the entire series plus more exclusive perks, music, shit like that. Thank you for your support.